medically, everything was dealt with in the hospital. So all the science, all the facts and figures and stuff like that was dealt with there. But for me, my start of my journey of recovery was the moment I walked in here, the moment I got in the bus, and it felt exactly right, and it's been tricky, but I think I really couldn't have done it without it. It's a form of leukemia, basically, and there is no cure apart from a stem cell transplant. I'm based on the Isles of Scilly, and living on the islands, it's a stunning place to live, very different to being on the mainland. So but it does pose a problem of logistics. And Trelisk, they were brilliant, the haematology department. So I was having, so for 2 years, it was regular blood transfusions every time I went. The medication I was on kept me going. I worked all year, but gradually things, nothing works forever, and there wasn't any other further thing that they could do. So introduced the nurse who was from palliative care, and that it was now or never. I had to find a donor, which is the hardest bit. So that took about 6 months, and I had to go through a lot of tests to see if I was going to be well enough to go through the treatment, which is quite aggressive. Doctor, we had a very frank and we had a very open sort of dialogue from the start, and he said, this is the closest you're going to get to death without dying, and it was just like, well, and he wasn't wrong. It's quite a lonely journey, and I didn't anticipate it until I got here, and to have genuine empathy and love from people you've never met before, it just blew me away. Nothing was too much for people, and I could drop my guard. I don't feel scared anymore. I knew I was looked after. The word love is sometimes overused, but that's all I felt here. You see the side of humanity that I think we could all do, having some of that in our life, and it puts things into perspective. And I leave here today a completely different person, a better person, and my priorities in life have changed massively. And this has all been down to being here. I'll carry that with me forever, and I'm eternally grateful for this place.